Hello everyone, I'm going to be showing you how to use the setInterval and setTimeout functions today. I'll be doing this in Replit, so I would advise that you go create an account there. Otherwise you can just do something like VS Code or another IDE or even a file directory with Notepad or something. But I'm going to be using Replit, and the URL is replit.com. I'll leave that in the description below. And you just want to create an account. I'll just open the Replit app right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click Create REPL, or up here too. And I'll click HTML, CSS, JS. And then here I'm just going to do tutorial set functions. And I'll just do that. So then I'll create REPL. And as you can see, it's going to come up with some files. You can delete styles.css, which means you should probably delete this line too. And then I would also delete these lines right here. We don't need a badge on our REPL. You can leave it if you really want to, but I'm just going to delete those. And I'll just name this tutorial for setInterval and setTimeout. Alright, and now that we have that, I'll just dive right into script.js. So first, I'm going to make this kind of like a game, I guess. So I'll define some variables real quick. I'll just do, or actually just one, I guess. I'll just do money equals 0. And then I'll do function add money. I'll just do money plus equals 1. And then that's just going to be for the basic money stuff. And then now we're going to get into the functions. So first I'm just going to do function keep adding money continuously. You can do a shorter function. I'm just doing it so I know what each function does. And what I'm going to do in here is I'm actually just going to use the setInterval function, because you can put a number in there, and then whatever number you use in there, that's how many milliseconds until it runs the same function again. So I'm just going to show you what that means. I'm just going to write setInterval, and then here I'm just going to do another parentheses like this, and I'll do an arrow function. Actually, I'll do an arrow function, and then in here I'm just going to do add money like this, and then I'll do a comma, and in here this number, this is how many milliseconds until it runs this function again, and it will keep doing this over and over again. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in a number that's reasonable. So if I want to get one piece of money, if I want to get that many per 5 seconds, I just put 5,000, because that's equal to 5 seconds in milliseconds. Or I could do something like 10,000 for 10 seconds. I'm just going to do 10,000. And then as you can see right here, it's just going to do setInterval, add money for every 10,000 milliseconds or 10 seconds. Alright, and that's all we have to do for that command. And then I'm actually going to do function delay but still add money. And this is just the name of the function. You don't actually need to name it exactly what I name it. You can name it anything. But yeah, inside this function, I'm just going to do setTimeout. And then in here, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put one of these, parentheses, arrow function. And then I'm going to do add money in here. And then I'm going to do a parenthesis, and then I'm just going to put a number value in here. This is how long it delays until it adds money, and it doesn't keep doing this repeatedly, it just does it once, and then it's done. I'm just going to do 2,000 seconds. So sometimes if like there's chat websites or something, they do a set timeout to reduce lag or something like that. or just make it look like it's actually sending. Even though it could go at the right time, it just sometimes looks better if you use a setTimeout. So that's really useful for those kind of things. But yeah, once you get this, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go back to index.html now that we've done our functions. And you can delete this line if you want. I'm just going to leave it. After script.js, you don't have to do it after. You can do it anywhere in the body. I just want to create a button on click. We're just going to leave that empty for now. And we're just going to do add money continuously. And we'll do /button. And then we'll enter one more time and do another button. And this time it's going to be on click equals nothing for now. And we're just going to do add money. Alright, so now that we have this, we do want to actually show the amount of money we have. So I'm just going to do ID equals money amount. And then on here I'm just going to put another /span, and I'll just be doing right here, I'm just going to put money before the span because this is just going to be the money. And then I'll leave this as loading. Alright, so now that we have this, we're just going to go back into our script.js file, and now we're going to create a document, .getElement by ID. And then as we can see, we got the money amount right here. We're going to call that ID, money amount, .inner HTML. And then right here, we're just going to put some text. And it's actually not going to be this. It's just, you can put a string, anything. But for this, if we want to show the money, we could do money and then plus money. But since I already put a text at the beginning, I'm just going to do money, like this. Alright, but now this will only display once when the script is run. So we'll get our setInterval function, and we'll just call this update money, like this, and we're just going to do 1000. So then it updates every second. You could do 1, but that might cause a little bit of lag if you have a bunch of other scripts and stuff running. But next we're just going to do function, and we're going to call this exact function we just specified because we don't want it to be non-existent. And then in here we'll just put the document.getElement by ID money amount, and then inner HTML equals money. Alright, so now that we have the setInterval for update money, now we can go back here, and right here we can put in our functions. So it's going to say add money continuously. Obviously that's going to be the keep adding money continuously function. I'll just copy that. And then in the next one, which says add money, I'll just do delay but still add money. And boom, we actually have our setInterval and setTimeout functions working. And now we can just run it. And as you can see, it has some stuff here. I'm just going to go to open in a new tab, and it's going to come up with my website. And in here it's going to say hello world, and we're just going to add money continuously. So as you can see, in 10 seconds it will up that money. 10 seconds is a little bit of time, but as you can see, it started adding money, and it will continuously add money over and over every 10 seconds. So if we wait again, it will go to 2, and then we can also add money. And as you can see, it's going to go 3. We can keep clicking this over and over again. It's going to go 8, 15. But yeah, this is basic setInterval and setTimeout functions. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.